Hello, my adorable friends, and welcome back to another number corner. All right, we survived Monday. We made it through. I know it was a busy day with lots of work, but you all did amazing. But today's a new day with new opportunities to learn and help our brains grow bigger and smarter and stronger. So let's start off with our number corner, singing our days of the week. It'll get our brains nice and warmed up, ready to rock and roll. Make sure you are singing out loud with me so you're practicing all of the days of the week. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Excuse me. Days of the week. 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 Sorry, Mrs. Sae-Wong apparently choked on nothing. I don't know how that happens. Thank you for putting up with Mrs. Sae-Wong's craziness. All right, yesterday was Monday. So if yesterday was Monday, today is, think about that. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday. I heard you all shouting from home. Let's turn our Tuesday card around. What's today's date? What number is that? It's the number 13, which means it's the 13th day of the month. Say the month with me. April. Good. So let's put the whole date together. Are you ready? Today is Tuesday, April 13th, 2021. Perfect. So before we go update our date card, let's practice saying our months of the year. I know most of us probably got the hang of this by now. I know we've practiced and practiced and practiced. But did you know, even when you are super smart and you know so many things, if you don't keep practicing, your brain will forget some of those important things. So every so often we have to practice seeing them, saying them, and hearing them. Ready? Say the months with me. January, February, March, April. There we are. So we're to April. Let's count them out so we make sure that we have our months correct written down on our date card. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So April is the 4th month. Today is the 13th day of that 4th month. Let's go update our date card. All right, we're going to leave that 4 right where it is. We're going to update that day to the 13th. Oops. Guess it would help if I write 3 instead of a 2 again, huh? There we go, 13. And the year is 21. So everything we write the date on today will be 4-13-21. If you want to write the date in the longer version, remember when we write April abbreviated or shortened is APR. We change this to the 13th. And the year is 2021. All right, let's go practice writing our date on our observation chart, and we'll talk about our shape for the day. Okay, everybody shout it out. What's today's date? 4-13-21. Did anybody notice this crazy awesome shape on our card? What shape does it kind of look like? What do you think it looks like? It does look like a star. But I'm going to tell you something that I don't know if we've ever talked about this. A star has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so is this a star? Does this have 5 points? No, it has 6. So this is not a star, even if it looks like it. This is going to be one of those big words, and we actually said it all the way back here on April 5th. But let's say it again together. Are you ready? Dodecagon. Say that again with me. Dodecagon. That means it has 12 sides. Oh my gosh. Let's count together and let's make sure that I'm right. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does this have 12 sides? Yep, so that means it is a dodecagon. Let's write that super crazy difficult word. Ready? Dodecagon. It's so hard for me to spell, I had to double check. See, sometimes Mrs. Sae-Wong has to use some of our tools, some of our words that are written out for us to make sure I get it right. Okay, here is our paper copy of today's dodecagon shape. So we need to fold it in half to see if when we fold it in exactly two, if it's symmetrical, if it's exactly the same. So let's fold it very carefully. Let's see here. Okay, so I folded it in half. When I unfold it, and it gives us two pieces, 1, 2. Are they symmetrical? Are they exactly the same? They sure are. We have 3 equal points on either side of our shape. What if we fold it in 4s? We're going to fold it in half again. This gets a little trickier the crazier the shape, right? Okay, so I folded it into 4s. Let's unfold. Let's see if it is still symmetrical. So let's look. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different shapes. Are they all exactly the same? Oh my goodness, they are. They each have a complete point and half of a point. Here's a complete point, half a point, complete point. So no matter how we turn it, every section, every fourth is exactly the same, which means it is symmetrical when folded into at least 4s. So we're going to go ahead and put our X here. Do we remember when we're talking about fractions? If I want to talk about one section, so here's our whole dodecagon, but I want to know what my fraction is for this one section. How would I write that fraction? What number goes on top and what number goes on the bottom? What is our numerator and our denominator? Well, remember the denominator, the number on the bottom, is the total number of pieces. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what number is our denominator? What number goes on the bottom? 4, because there are 4 total pieces in our shape. We're going to put a 4 right there. Our number on top is how many sections or pieces we're talking about. And I asked, what would our fraction be for one section? So what is our number on top if I want to talk about one section out of the 4? You're right, it would be 1. So if I say, what is the fraction for one section of this whole shape, you would say it is 1/4. Say that with me, 1/4. Awesome. And we decided that if we fold this shape, this dodecagon, into at least 4 different shapes, it is symmetrical because when we unfolded each section, each of those 4th sections, oh my goodness, it's stuck. Here we go. Are exactly the same. So we're going to say, yes, they are symmetrical. Awesome job. This was kind of a tricky shape. It's tough to fold. All right, let's move along and talk about our days in school. Yesterday when I saw your adorable faces was day 131. What comes after 131? Well, let's add a mark here. So for 131, let's count forward. 131, 132. You got it. Oh my goodness, y'all are so good at this. So 132, we're going to update that number here. We're going to update our word 132. Let's break down our number 132. So if we have a 1 in our hundreds, remember that's one group of 100. A 3 in our tens means we have the 3 completed 10 frames. Count with me. 10, 20, 30. And a 2 in our ones means we have just the 2 individual days. 1, 2. So let's put it all back together. So when we're going to add it back together, we have 100 plus our 3 tens, 10, 20, 30, plus our 2 individual days, our 2 ones, gives us 132. Holy moly, the days are flying by. All right, last thing we're doing today, collecting some popsicle sticks. We grab our popsicle sticks and grab our spinner. Let's give it a spin. Oop. Here we go. How many popsicle sticks are we collecting today? Yep, we are collecting 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to drop our 5 into our pocket. Now I need to add the 5 tally marks to our chart. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's think about that. Yesterday, we had 3. We added 5 more. But when we are grouping our tallies, we're grouping them in groups of 5. So what I could have done today is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then draw my line sideways for my 5th one. Because remember, every time we get to our 5th tally mark, we put our mark sideways so that we know that is one group or one bundle of 5. So we had 3 popsicle sticks yesterday, 5 today. How many do we have so far? Well, let's count forward from 5. Ready? Count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many popsicle sticks have we collected so far for week 3? 8. And that's why grouping our tally marks helps us count faster, and it makes us more accurate so we don't accidentally miss a mark, we don't miscount, so it's faster and better. Easy peasy, right? All right, friends, thanks for helping me out on today's number corner. I will see you all a little bit later in all of our meetings and our other videos. Bye, friends.